Hey guys, it's Ty. This is the millionth time I've tried shooting this video. It's either not in focus or when I put it on audio focus, you can hear it trying to focus on my face. So hopefully this time it works. This is my first video on this channel and I thought what better way to kick it off than 50 facts about me. So here we go. So my name is Ty Ryan. My full name's Tyler. I'm 21 years old and I live in Oregon. I have a cat named Ven. My middle name's Clyde, named after my great-grandfather. In the 6th grade, I went to London to sing with my choir, and I'd love to go back because I just love London. I love to draw and paint. I am a Christian, but I'm also gay, if you can't tell. One of the main reasons why I'm starting a YouTube channel is I want to show that you can be whoever you want to be, and you can believe whatever you want to believe. It doesn't matter if you are Christian, agnostic, Buddhist, Muslim, it doesn't matter. You're still a person and you still matter, and you should be able to believe in whatever you want and not have somebody tell you that you can't. So I have this irrational dream of becoming a merman. I don't know when that started. I just always loved swimming, and I've always wanted to have a mertail. Whenever I used to swim as a little kid, I used to pretend that I was a mermaid, but I think everybody did that. I work at Starbucks. I love my job because I get to meet tons of interesting people and I get to just learn a lot about a lot of stuff. Like I just said, I love to swim, but one of my biggest fears is things that live in the water. And I don't mean like fish. I mean like when I'm swimming in a lake and I can't see what's under me, I always just imagine this like monster just waiting to come up and grab me and eat me. Maybe I watch too many movies. I don't know. Something I love that is really weird, I think, is I love sitting in small dark spaces. Like I love just sitting in my bathroom with the lights off. It's just very relaxing, which is really weird, but it's very peaceful and relaxing, and I don't know why. I have 3 tattoos, one right here, one on the back of my neck, and one on the back of my calf. This one and the one on the back of my calf I got with my mother. She has the matching one of the one on my calf. So I grew up an only child till I was 19 years old. I thought I was an only child, and when I was around 19, I found out that I had a younger brother that I never knew about who lives in California. I got to meet him, and it was great, and I hope to go visit him in California soon. And then, literally a week ago, my dad just married this girl named Heather who has 3 daughters, and I love them very much. They are my family. I consider them my sisters, and I consider her my stepmother. When I was younger, I always wanted siblings, and now I have 4, so it's awesome. I have dreamt about becoming YouTube famous for at least the last 4 or 5 years. I've been like, oh, I'm gonna do it, and then I never did. So I'm actually doing it now, and I really hope I stick to it. Around my freshman, sophomore year, I weighed about 300 pounds. I was super depressed, and then one day I just realized that that's not how I wanted to be, so I decided to make a change. I came out of the closet, I decided that I was gonna love myself, I was gonna meet people, and I made myself happy. I got more active, I ate healthier, and lost all the weight. And it feels great. I'm still working on loving myself. I highly suggest that you do that because it changes your world. I wear a size 12 in shoes. These are my dogs. As you can tell, I don't take very good care of them. My favorite animals include red foxes and crows. I love to sing. My favorite Disney character is Peter Pan. His movie isn't my favorite Disney movie. He's just my favorite character. My favorite Disney movie would have to be Little Mermaid. There's just something about Peter Pan that I just love. And not the Once Upon a Time Peter Pan. I'm just pretending that he doesn't exist. This one. This Peter Pan. I love him. As you can tell from my tattoo, I love Star Wars. This is the Death Star, the Millennium Falcon, the Imperial symbol, and the Rebel Alliance symbol. The reason that I love Star Wars so much, when I was little, I want to say around 3 or 4, whenever the original 3 were re-released, my dad took me to go see them in the theaters. And I remember being a little kid and seeing the cardboard cutouts of all the characters and him telling me that when he was little, he got to see these movies and how super cool they were. It's just something that me and my dad bonded over when I was little, and I just fell in love with the Star Wars world. It was so vast, and that's why I got a tattoo of it. I collect scarves, and these aren't even all of them, and I just love them. I also really love hats. I don't really look good in a bunch of hats. I just like to have stuff on my head, if that makes sense. When I'm out doing stuff, I don't know what my hair looks like. I could be looking horrible and I wouldn't even know. It can look good and it also protects my hair from looking like crap. So I wear boxer briefs. I was going to show you a pair of them and then I realized that that would have been a little weird, so I decided not to. And if you didn't want to know that, well, too bad. You're welcome. My favorite kind of coffee are lavender lattes. I'm 6'2", depending on who's measuring me. Some doctors say I'm 6'1.5", some say I'm just 6'1". I don't really know, but I'm gonna say I'm 6'2" because I want to be 6'2". So I'm a vegetarian, but for a different reason than most people think. I do care about animals and I do care about their rights, but mostly because I don't like the idea of putting those chemicals in my body, and I'm not one of those vegetarians who get mad at other people for eating meat. So I save all of my change I get. This doesn't look like very much, but I've only had this jar for 2 months, I think, and I want to do something really awesome with that money. Last time I checked, I already had 100 something in here. I don't know. Okay, so I hate clip-on ties or fake bow ties. I have to tie my own, and luckily I know how to do that, so that's a plus. I don't know if you guys would even really care, but as deodorant or spray, I use Burt's Bees deodorant with oil of sage. It's not super strong smelling, and it's a natural smell, and I love the smell of sage, so yeah. I do not have an iPhone. I have a Galaxy S4. I love it. I've never had an iPhone. People tell me I should get one and I'll just fall in love with it. But I think I'm going to stick with this for now. And I don't take very good care of it, which is why I always need a really nice case or else it would just be destroyed. Yeah. My favorite store to shop at would be H&M. We unfortunately don't have one around here, so I don't really get to shop there very often, but when I do, I love it. My main motivation in life, unfortunately, has been finding someone to spend the rest of my life with. So my favorite book is The Outsiders. When I was little, I had a horrible time reading. This really nice teacher, I don't remember her name, suggested that I read that book. And when I looked at it, like the cover looked like all sci-fi and I thought it was going to be about aliens or something weird like that. I started reading it and I just fell in love with it. Read the whole book. It was the first book I ever read and I love it. I've always dreamt of living in the big city. I spent a year in Portland, which, if you don't know, is Oregon's like major city. I would love to live in Seattle or New York, and I know that's kind of a cliche thing. Just, I want to. I love to rearrange things. It's kind of therapeutic for me, just to move things around in my room, having like a fresh start. You might see my background constantly changing. I just have a problem. Never ask me to house sit because I will go through every cupboard, every drawer, go through every closet. It doesn't matter. Well, I hope that's 50. If it's not, oh well. This is the millionth time I've tried making this video, so hopefully I got all 50. If you like this video, I'm going to try to make videos every week. Please subscribe. Please give me a like. Also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, whatever. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out, Girl Scout.